Good morning, students. Welcome to the Induction Program 2020-21 Government Polytechnic Ballari session on life skills. I am Dr. Dilshad Begum, HOD Science, lecturer in English, Government Polytechnic Ballari. Today we'll deal with the topic life skills. All these days, you have witnessed a lot of sessions on various topics. As per the guidelines of the Directorate of Technical Education, your department has been conducting induction program on various topics. And today's topic is life skills. To understand the concept of life skills, let us watch a video and come back. Dear students, I'm going to play you a video of April 2015. You might have watched this video on social media. Yet, let us watch it again with the intention of understanding life skills. There's a girl ready to go to the school. Along with her school bag, she has a small kit in which there's a napkin, chopsticks, toothbrush, and a cup to brush her teeth. She's all set to go to the school. All children go to the school on foot, that is by walk. They reach the school. This is an elementary school of 682 students. This is the school farm. This is the class, 5th grade, with 38 students and one teacher. This is the school kitchen. Boiled potatoes harvested by 6th grade grew in the school farm. 5 cooking workers cook 720 meals within 3 hours, all from scratch. These are 5 vegetable soup, school farm mashed potatoes, every class has a trolley where all the essentials are kept in the trolley. They finish their class, ready for their lunch. Is lunch going to be served to them? Where are they going to dine? They're all set to wash their hands. Oh, they have rearranged the desks in their classroom for lunch. You remember the kit that the girl carried? Yes, she's wearing mask. They are cleaning their desks. Their leaders checking their outfit, whether they have washed their hands properly. They're checking, has everyone sanitized their hands. So, children, we were watching the video in a Japanese school where children help themselves to collect their cooked lunch. And this is the team which is going to serve the lunch to the class today. That is their class teacher. And this group carries. There's another class coming to collect their lunch kit. They are going to take it to their classroom and serve it. Once they go to their classroom, there are leaders to serve it. They have a buffet system. They have arranged all the dishes. There's milk, packet served to everyone. They're collecting their lunch turn by turn. And this is their lunch table. These leaders are announcing that what is left, and the leaders serving tell that two containers of milk, two pieces of fish, five servings of mashed potatoes left over, and good amount of soup is left over. After this announcement, the leaders go and join rest of the class to have their lunch. So they are going to appreciate what is served, and then it is announced that potatoes of today's lunch were from sixth grade, their school farm. Pear sauce was and fish were from local farm. Sixth grade has just harvested the potatoes. Their higher class is harvested, and this fifth class is having their lunch. But this class will plant potatoes in the next March, and in next July, they can harvest and use it in their lunch. So this is what the class teacher informs rest of the class. They are serving, they are having, they love the lunch that is served to them. Potatoes, veggies, bread, and milk. They're happy having. There's the class teacher having fish with a spoon, but their culture is to have it with the chopsticks. He drops it. He was ridiculed for using a spoon against their culture. He just raises to collect his chopsticks. There he goes, brings it, and joins the lunch. The teacher is having his lunch along with the class with the chopsticks. After the lunch is done, children open the milk packets, they rinse it and put it in the recycle area. They're going to brush their teeth. Lunch is over. All the dishes are collected. The milk packets are rinsed and dried for a day and then placed in a recycled area, recycling station of their school. All the dishes are taken back and placed in the sink to be washed. This completes their work. Moving on. So the lunch kit used and kept back in the trolleys. All children happy. Now it's cleaning time. Children clean their every every area of their classroom. So children, what did you understand from the video that was played? Was it clear to you? Could you watch that? Now let us come back to our slide. The video that we watched was from Japan 2015. Class was not just studying, they were involved in various activities. Were these activities essential for their studies? Japanese system of education has incorporated all these activities as part of their education. It could be growing crops in the farm, it could be serving the lunch by themselves, maintaining cleanliness, working in a group, volunteering a particular work, All these things are a part of their education. Japanese system of education is imbibing life skills in them. Did you get a rough idea about what these life skills are all about? Let us be more clear through our presentation today. Let us move ahead. So, this is our presentation. What are life skills? Before going to a rough meaning of this, let us watch another video and come back quickly and sum up what life skills exactly. So, children, here we are with another video. I have intentionally mute the sound of this video so that I can facilitate your understanding while the video is being played. Let us watch this video and get back to our slide. Water, stagnant water, a student walks. He has to cross the stagnant water. He just pulls up his pants, walks through the water. He's wearing sandals. Another guy comes, probably a grown-up person. He walks through the stagnant water at the edge. Third person comes, a school student. He is wearing shoes. He looks at the stagnant water, looks around, is going somewhere to collect something. Oh, he's collecting some broken bricks, some construction work scrapes, like stones. What did he do with that? He placed it all through the water, stagnant water, so that he can step on those broken bricks and stones and walk through the stagnant water clean and neat. Amazing. Children, isn't it fantastic? What was the difference between the three? Three guys crossed the water. The first one folded his pants. Second one walked through the edges. And third one, as smart as you, a school going child, picked the broken bricks and stones around and then placed it in the water and walked through clean and neat. This is nothing but life skill, my children. So, what is life skill? Life skills are the abilities for adaptive and positive behavior that enable individuals to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of everyday life. So what was that challenge of these three guys? That was everyday challenge. There was a very small problem there. Stagnant water. What did they do? They did not complain. They did not feel frustrated. They had the ability to adapt. Adapt is to adjust. They adjusted through their positive behavior, which enabled them to deal effectively. Especially the last guy dealt with the situation very effectively and handled the demand and challenges of his everyday life. So, what are life skills? Life skills are the abilities that facilitate the physical, mental, and emotional well being of an individual. So, altogether, this constitutes life skills. There are a couple of definitions of life skills. One given by UNICEF. Life skills education as defined by UNICEF is a behavior change or behavior development approach to address a balance of three areas: knowledge, attitude, and skill. Children, through our rest of the presentation, we will understand these definitions better, where three areas of our life will be balanced, especially knowledge, attitude, and skill. Another definition is given by WHO, World Health Organization, which defines life skills as the abilities for adaptive and positive behavior that enable individuals to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of everyday life. This we have already seen through the video of stagnant water. This definition is quite clear. And regarding this definition, through rest of the presentation, these concepts are going to be clarified to us in terms of behavior change and behavior development approach to address a balance of three areas: knowledge, attitude, and skill. Do we need life skills? Why do we need life skills? We need life skills in order to face challenges confidently, isn't it, children? Throughout our life, be a student, be a professional, be a housewife, be a working man, everyone faces challenges. To face them confidently, we require life skills. For the promotion of healthy child and adolescent development, children, you're teenagers, you're adolescents. So, in order to equip you people with the skills to handle life skillfully and face challenges confidently, this concept of life skill is included for school children as well as college adolescents. How do these life skills help us for the primary prevention of some key causes of child and adolescent death? So, talking about death rate, child and adolescent death, disease and disability, to avoid all these things, we are taking precautionary measures to imbibe life skills among the students. For proper socialization, what is socialization? Socialization is the process of bringing up. Your parents are being taking care of you. That process is called socialization. So for proper socialization, we require life skills to prepare the youth to adapt to the challenging and social circumstances, right? I'm sorry, changing and social circumstances. Youth must be ready. Who are the youth? Under the age of 35, people are called as youngsters. So they require to adapt to the social changing circumstances, changing social circumstances. For example, there's a COVID situation. This was never seen by your parents, grandparents, great grandparents. But this youth is ready to adapt to this changing social circumstances and deal with the everyday life challenges positively. To promote healthy competition in their educational and professional life, we require life skills. So this was life skill. Talking about concept of life skill, we will just discuss the concept of life skills. Concept of life skills. Talking about concept of life skills, WHO, World Health Organization, initiated life skill education. This is the logo of World Health Organization. This is the headquarters of World Health Organization. And life skills can be conceptualized as psychosocial competence. What is psycho? Psycho is related to the mind or maybe soul. What is social? Social is living together. So our mind and social life together is conceptualized as life skill. Life skills can be conceptualized as psychosocial competence. Psychosocial competence is an individual's ability to maintain a state of mental well being and to demonstrate this through adaptive and positive behavior while interacting with others and with his or her culture and environment. So, imagine, students, you have just joined diploma. That is nothing to imagine that you have joined diploma. You are a diploma student. Imagine that you have completed your diploma with distinction. Congratulations on that. You have also completed your diploma and engineering with distinction. You are placed in a very reputed company. You are a Kannadiga belonging to Karnataka and you are placed in Rajasthan. So in Rajasthan, there will be some new situations that you have to adapt yourself. That means adjust yourself. So your individual ability to maintain state of mental well-being. So there you have to maintain your mental hygiene. That means healthy emotional attitude. And then you have to demonstrate this through adaptive and positive behavior. What is this adaptive? Means the person is flexible in approach and is able to adjust to different circumstances. This is called adaptive. Positive behavior while interacting with others and with his or her culture. Now, culture in Rajasthan, especially the food habits there, is not to have much rice, but you are used to have a lot of rice. Environment and culture are entirely different there. What are you going to do? You're going to adapt yourself there to that with through positive behavior. What is positive behavior? Positive behavior means that a person is forward looking and that even in different situations, he and she can find a ray of hope and find solutions to the problem. Say you're unable to adjust to the food habits there, but yet if you have positive behavior, what you can do is you will adjust, you'll adapt yourself to that different situation, find a ray of hope and find solution to the problems that you may be encountering at that time with your social psychosocial competence. What is this socio psychosocial competence? So it is imbibed in us right from infancy. Instead of mistrust, we are made to trust people. Instead of shame and doubt, you are given autonomy. Autonomy is to work on your own, take decision on your own, do work, little things on your own. Early childhood, preschool, instead of guilt, you're given an initiative. What is an initiative? Coming forward to do a particular work. Instead of inferiority, kiyalirame, you're going to give industry. What is industry? Working hard. In terms of adolescence, you may encounter role confusions. Instead of role confusions, you have to have identity. That is done through psychosocial competence. And then during adulthood, instead of isolation, you'll have intimacy. Instead of stagnation in middle age, you'll have generativity. After the middle age, when you are toward old age called maturity, instead of despair, you may have ego integrity. So this psychosocial competence will help you to have appropriate life skills to deal with the life. Now, what are these key life skills in our life? How can we broadly classify? They can be broadly classified into two: thinking skills and social skills. To understand this thinking skill, let us watch a video and quickly come back. So students, here is a video on thinking skill. Quickly watch it. There are 9 riddles, Vagatugalu. Try to solve them. If you feel that it is fast, you can watch the video again. As of now, try to understand what thinking skills are all about through this riddles video.
Want more horsepower in your head? Well then, here are 9 riddles and brain teasers that'll boost your brain power. Scientists have proven that riddles help you boost your thinking abilities and improve your attention span. Are you ready to solve some puzzles that flex your brain muscles? Number 1. We'll start with a warm-up. I'll give you 10 seconds to tell which glass has more water in it. They all look identically full to me. Could it be that easy? The correct answer is glass B. The scissors, paperclip, eraser, and watch are in there for a reason. Compared to the other objects, the paperclip takes up the least amount of space. If you take all the things out of the glasses, you'll see that glass B has more water. Number 2. Now, that's what I call a feast. Can you find all these things in the picture? I feel like 10 seconds won't be enough here, so I'll be generous and give you 20 seconds instead. Did you manage to find them all? Here's proof they really were there. Those P's were pretty hard to find, don't you think? Number 3. What figure should replace the question mark? You've got 10 seconds to figure it out. So, did you manage to see the hidden pattern in these weird shapes? They are all numbers with their mirrored reflections to the left. So, the right answer here is a 6 and its backwards twin. Number 4. Can you find a totally symmetrical cross in this picture? You have 10 seconds to read between the lines. Oh, there you go. The cross was right there, hidden among these lines. Number 5. Try not to get hypnotized by this next riddle. One of the spirals here consists of 2 separate parts. Can you tell which one? You know the drill. 10 seconds on the clock. The spiral on the right, even though it looks pretty much identical to the left one, actually consists of 2 separate parts. Number 6. A perfect 4-point star, like the one right here, is hidden among these squares and triangles. Can you find it? Your time starts now. That was a tricky one, wasn't it? The star was right down there all along. Hit the thumbs up if you managed to find it. You must have a really sharp eye. Ow, maybe too sharp. Can you get me a Band-Aid? Number 7. This picture might just look like a teenage girl's messy arts and crafts project. But if you look closely, you'll find 4 pairs of hearts intertwined in each other. Can you find them? I'll give you 10 seconds for this hearty task. Some hearts are forever bound together. That's definitely the case in this picture. There they are. Nothing can tear them apart. Number 8. Time for a little road trip. Can you tell which way the bus is moving? So if you were trying to find the driver or carefully examine the passengers, nice try. But it's way simpler than that. Bus doors are always on the right side. Since you can't see the doors in this picture, the bus must be moving to the left. Number 9. How about we finish this brain workout with some tea? Teapot A can hold 32 cups of tea. How many cups can teapot B contain? Take some time to think about it. There you go. Well, guess what? I'm not going to give you the answer to this one. Instead, I invite you all to share your ideas in the comments. Good luck. Hey, if you had...
So students, this was a video on thinking skills. We'll come back to our slide. So life skills are broadly categorized into two. Life skills are broadly categorized into two: thinking skill and social skills. Thinking skill relate to reflection at personal level. As you saw a video on riddles, what were you doing? You were personally looking, listening to that riddle and trying to solve it. So this relates to reflection at personal level. What is a social skill? Shall we watch a video and come back? Isn't it interesting? Here we go. So students, here's a video on social skills.
Social skills refer to interpersonal or communication skills that include verbal and non-verbal communication, active listening, and the ability to express feelings and give feedback. Also in this category are negotiation or refusal skills and assertiveness skills that directly affects one's ability to manage conflict. Empathy, which is the ability to listen and understand others' need, is also a key interpersonal skill. Teamwork and the ability to cooperate include expressing respect for those around us. Development of this skill set enables the young person to be accepted in the society. These skills result in the acceptance of social norms that provide the foundation for adult social behavior. So, to conclude, there are 4 skills within the social skills category. They are self-awareness, effective communication, interpersonal relationship, and empathy. Self-awareness refers to the awareness of an individual about himself. It also refers to the personality type an individual has and how he can look for an improvement. Effective communication refers to the way one should communicate. It can be referred to the one-on-one communication, group communication, or organizational communication. Interpersonal relationship refers to the way to build good relationship with others. Empathy refers to the art of putting yourself under the shoe of other and understanding their problem.
So students, this was social skills. Let us get back to our slide. So what are social skills? They relate to interpersonal skills, especially when you're interacting with others. Could be one-to-one or maybe one to more. it necessarily does not depend on logical thinking. So here, what did you do in thinking skills? You logically solve the riddles, try to solve the riddles. Whereas in social skills, it is much of interaction. You might have heard that brain is divided into two parts, left brain, right brain. So where does the skill, thinking skill lie, and where does the social skill lie in our brain neurons? Is our next slide. A combination of both these skills are needed to lead a contented life and a harmonious life. Now, this is the left brain and the right brain. What does the left brain do? Analysis. So all the riddle part that you did was through you were using your left brain. Right brain part is used when you're dealing with your emotions, feelings, listening to music, having a couple of ideas, inspiration, art, imagination, all of this, including communication. That means you're interacting with others, comes under right brain, that is creativity. There are 10 core life skills listed by World Health Organizations. What are those? Self awareness, empathy, critical thinking, creative thinking, decision making, problem solving, interpersonal relationship, effective communication, coping with stress, dealing with emotions. Let us try to understand all of these one by one. So students, these are the 10 core life skills which we are going to discuss in rest of the part of our presentation one by one. Let us begin with self-awareness. To understand this, we'll first watch a video and come back.